And we're live. Smashcast number 60.
60.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Great Babylonian number.
Ooh.
Yeah, they believe.
Please tell me more.
They do like multiples of 12 and 60 and all that
really?
kind of stuff. That's where we get the 360 degrees.
Oh,
in the circle.
So it's a Babylonian thing.
Yeah, whole 60 thing, the whole concept of 60 and all that.
Is that where the Tower of Babel is? Is that what it is?
I don't think so, but
Okay.
I'm not sure where the Tower of Babel was. That predates, I believe, the Babylonians.
Okay.
I'm 80% sure. Someone can fact check me.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So got it. So Babylonian time. What do you know about that?
Not much.
No.
No, I mean
Okay.
they did a lot of codification of law, which was a big deal in Babylonia. Their number system was different. Like I said, they were based on like 12s and 60s and things of that sort, rather than 10s necessarily.
Got it. Well, happy Babylonian Day.
Happy Babylonian Day. Number 60, Smashcast. What's going on next week, Carlo?
What is? Let's see here.
This is what empty gas tank looks like.
So next week is a fresh new month.
Yes, holy cow, we're done with January. This was the longest year ever.
It's gonna be a great day.
Yeah.
We are January 30th.
Yep.
And next week is a fresh new month. It is actually my wife's birthday on the 15th.
Oh, right, the day after Valentine's Day?
Day after Valentine's Day.
So do you celebrate her birthday, or because of Valentine's Day, do you celebrate her half birthday to give her two opportunities to be loved and cherished and admired?
I could be better.
No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
it could be. I'm just wondering, because like people who has birthdays in January, it's so close to Christmas. Like you wonder, like maybe we'll just celebrate your half birthday. That way you get specialness.
It's just
throughout the
Valentine's
year.
Day is just weird. It's
Bro,
let's
not get started about it. I shouldn't have brought that one up. All I know is it's bench day for me with Reggie. And what better way to say I love you than bench with Reggie?
Yeah, Valentine's Day is just weird. It's like, okay, let me just express my love for this one day. And again,
I know, man.
I just have a weird, not a weird outlook.
Preaching to the choir, man.
But it's like,
you don't need a day. You should be doing 365 a day. It's just like Christmas should be every day.
yeah, and then it's just a whole marketing thing and a whole business thing.
I know.
Tons of people make tons of money that day.
I know.
Maybe I should get on a Valentine's bandwagon so we
know.
can make some money as well. But
Probably
it's just like,
so.
Is that the right kind of money? I don't know. I don't know.
I hear you.
People buy teddy bears that they're not ever gonna use. They
Yeah.
buy flowers they're gonna die.
Yep.
The flowers are actually marketed up, and it's just ridiculous.
I knew and know someone who works at Hershey's, the chocolate company.
Okay,
whatever.
yeah.
And I think like a quarter or a third of their business
Is Valentine's Day.
is Valentine's week,
Amazing.
which is think about that.
We need to find a pocket of that.
Well, I mean, it was supposed to be New Year's, New Me. That's the gym's pocket, just like the whole fitness industry. That's
It's
the
false.
pocket. But
That is
that's
false.
fake news.
Fake news.
It's misinformation.
It is
Oops.
not okay.
Sorry.
It is not,
not anymore.
correct.
Not anymore.
Ever
since 2021,
it should be late January, new me, new you, maybe, because we have been getting busier, just in this last week or two.
Yeah.
Of people just wanting to
Change your lives.
Change your life.
Let's talk about changing our lives.
Ooh.
Okay, before we talk about that, what's going on? I got us derailed.
Squirrel.
Through Babylonian.
Squirrel. Anyways, February 4th, we have
Shammy Rock Syndrome.
Squirrel.
February 4th, from 7 to 9:30.
February 4th.
Which is a Tuesday.
We have Dr. Brandon.
Okay.
Let's go, Brandon.
Nice.
Coming in for free consultations and myofascial release.
Oh, that's cool.
Free.
That's cool.
Okay, from 7:30 to 9:30
Nice.
a.m. So you guys have to wake up early, and he's here. Man, look at that battle scar. You see that battle scar right there?
I was going to admire that, but I didn't know what that was
That's
from.
a battle scar.
Okay.
You see this one right here? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, that one a little bit.
Right here, right now. So yeah, I went to war last night.
Good.
Yeah.
Wear it with pride.
Yeah. Exactly.
Enough pride, but not too much.
This is what you get when you play half guard.
Nice. Good to know. I love it. It's a nice little treasure you brought home.
Yes. I wasn't even planning to train last night, but
just kind of happened.
Yeah, because I've been kind of like putting it in my wife's ear. Hey, like I want to start training on Wednesday nights after I teach, and then she was like, can I go? She's like, yeah, if you want to go. I'm like, okay. Here we go.
You give Carlo an inch, she'll take a good solid 3 or 4 miles. Works.
That's what she said. That's what she said last night. She's like, I give you an inch and you take like 10 miles.
Yeah, oh, she did say that.
Yeah.
Taylor, you and I have some similar wavelength regarding your.
She
your
definitely
gorilla.
said that yesterday, and I'm like,
it's like, I don't know.
You know, she's like, you're taking away our Fridays, and because of the whatever. So yeah.
Then you both will have nice discussions about priorities and what must be sacrificed or chosen.
She said that last night too.
I tell you what, Taylor, I'm telling you, I'm trying to do the Lord's work with your husband.
Because she listened to the podcast. She listens to the podcast.
Oh, that's amazing.
And she's like, you're showing me your priorities right now. I'm like,
oh, she went there. I love it. Taylor's something, man.
I love you.
Yeah, Taylor's something.
I love you. Find you a wife. Find you a wife that keeps you accountable,
bro. Anyway, what's on February 4th between 7 and 9:30?
It's a
Dr. Brandon.
Dr. Brandon.
Okay.
Of the Let's Go Brandon Foundation.
Cool.
He is going to be here for myofascial release.
Okay.
And consultations.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's gonna be awesome possum.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else we have. Dr. Evan Bishop, who does the dry needling.
Yep.
If you were on our Instagram, you probably saw my butt cheek on there. So
nice. I screenshotted it.
He was. Oh, I knew you did.
Gorilla butt.
So my right butt cheek was definitely pinned. Only my right one, and I definitely felt it all the way in that bone back there. It was insane.
Oh man, that sounds intense.
I don't think I could. Felt it in my butthole.
I could do it.
I felt
really?
I felt it in my butthole.
Wow. Okay.
That's how much it was.
Wow.
It was penetrating in there. Let's see here. February 11th.
Okay, cool. February 11th. All right.
February 11th is his next pop-up, and he is raising his prices by $5, which is not nothing. Which is nothing.
Okay.
He's the Times. Yes, Times. He's going to be actually here from 3 to 6.
Cool.
So that's amazing because that gives me possibilities I can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
So February 11th and then February 25th is his next pop-up.
Okay.
Dr. Evan Bishop for dry needling and free consultations as well. But
that's cool
dry
too.
needling, he's actually taking a master's in dry needling to teach dry needling. So this guy knows what he's doing.
That's really cool.
He's sticking these needles in literally along my spine. And just knows his stuff, man. It's pretty
That's intense.
Yes,
That's cool.
It sometimes it feels weird and hurts, and sometimes it doesn't at all. But it's interesting because he'll go into a knot. He'll literally go right into the eye of the knot.
Yeah.
And he'll spin the needle, right? He'll turn the needle so it wraps up the fascia.
Yep.
And then the needle will naturally spin out, and then it'll be easy to pull out. If the needle isn't easy to pull out, then it's not ready to come out. So it's fascinating.
Some of that stuff's going to hurt. When
sure.
you have deep tissue massage that's done really well, so shout out to Josh, Buff Guy Massage. It hurts.
Buff Guy Massage.
It hurts.
SmashIronFitness.com.
SmashIronFitness.com. It does hurt, but that's how it works. When you haven't had an area worked on for, 15, 20 years, then it's going to hurt to get it out. So.
Yeah, you can, with a lot of things, trauma, it's going to hurt to come out.
That's true.
With things with things you've been shying away from.
Yep.
It's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt.
Transforming your life. It's going to hurt.
Transformationpackage.com. No, we should see if we can. That's even available.
At transformationpackage.com.
Let's talk about the journey.
Yes.
So, accidentally, Carlo and I we were bantering back and forth, what the heck are we going to talk about today?
By the way, we don't ever.
We rarely, once in a great while,
Yeah.
Smashcast 48, go see it, was about men's mental health, because I came to the table saying, we're doing this.
That's it.
And so we did it. But oftentimes, this is unscripted, unbridled, and unadulterated.
That's right.
So today, he was mentioning about, the journey. It's more about the journey than the destination. And for me, I wanted to bring to the table, it's more about there are times where it's more about the why than the what. So let's talk about that. What do you mean
more
by
about the why than the what?
The why and the how? I mean,
the why and the how than the what?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you mean by that? Because I mean, it's very cliche. You know, life's a journey, not a destination, all that kind of stuff, and it's true.
It's so
like,
true,
help me.
though.
Let's go into specifics. What do you mean by that, and what are some specifics from your life?
Man, I mean, like I feel like
Shelly.
And you hear this time and time again, and you don't know, you don't fully understand it until you go through it. Okay. And so just how like a rich person would say, well, hey, money isn't everything, or
right.
when they say it's like when you get there, you know, it's like you're almost empty or yeah. You know, it's like all the time it's like it's not about the money, you know, it's about, you know, it's about everything else that was the journey of it.
Yep.
You know, even like right now, like I feel like I'm going through a journey, you're going through a journey, you know, and it's like we're never ever going to be at this spot ever again in our life, right? Because we're going to learn and we're going to grow from this journey to get us to the next level, and to the next level, until the next level, until the next level, until we die. And you know, I think if we just want to get there, I like that's boring. I feel like then what? Then what's there?
Well, and that's I think that's what it is.
Like, what is there?
Yeah, it's like once you accomplish the what, there's always going to be something you want to do, and especially in like the gym environment, or someone who like an entrepreneur, or someone who grows in either intellectually, physical, whatever. And you know, even for myself, you know, when I started, I wanted to do XYZ with certain numbers and stuff. I wanted a 225 for 3 reps front squat. I wanted a 225 bench for 3 reps, 315 back squat for 3 reps, and you know, blah 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 blah, which is cool. Yeah. And that helped for a while because it gave me something to point to. But I think somewhere along the road for me, just very locally to the gym, it became more about the how I'm doing it. So
explain that.
So what I mean by that is, you know, I come to the gym, I train barefoot as I have been, I wear what I want to wear. You know, I take my time or I don't take my time, and I enjoy the actual training of it. And yes, I'm working towards something, but when people say, well, what are your goals? I'm like, I don't know if I have so many goals now, except to just keep doing what I'm doing and keep growing and exploring and learning and just being me.
Yeah.
So it became less about the 225 for reps and more about, well, can I be around people who are driven in their craft? Mm-hmm. Can I, work out how I want to work out? You know, in all that way, and it matters. Same thing with money for me. Like I've had corporate jobs. Last corporate job ended in 2022, I believe. 23. What year is it? 25?
It's 25 now.
Wow. So 2023, and if I wanted to chase money, I had my chance, and I chose not because it was killing me.
Yeah.
Literally, it was killing me.
Yeah.
And I walked away from that path, and now I don't make nearly as much money as I did, and I'm still not being able to pay bills, but I love what I'm doing now more so than ever. And so the how matters to me.
And that
like
is
I don't want this hustle like, oh, you can grow your business to $40,000 a month online and for online training. Like, you know what? I don't care. That's not for me. I don't care about that. I want to train how I want to train myself, clients, how I make my money. That matters more to me than making sure that I hit a number by the end of it.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would have gotten there until I realized, oh, you know what? Benching this or earning this doesn't really get you exactly what you want to do. It's more about, well, how do you want to do it? And people are like, well, I don't care how. It's like, actually, you kind of have to do how. If you want to grow to the next level, you need to embrace the how you're doing something.
For sure.
Because as soon as you hit a goal or not hit a goal, your whole identity and your whole drive is tied up to a number. That's why people train for the Olympics and get that gold medal. They are most of them are extremely depressed the week after because they hit their goal. It's like, that's it.
Now what?
Now what?
Now what?
So the people I think who have a better path future is, sure, you need to have some goals, but you need to love and embrace and marry the process and really enjoy the how. Because if you don't enjoy the how, then it's not worth it.
But like enjoying the process is so hard.
It is.
It's so hard, man.
I know,
because
man.
I'm gonna stand up because
yeah, me too.
We're changing it.
We're changing a little bit. I'm tired of sitting. Besides, I got a bony butt. I got to build this dump truck a little bit.
I mean, even me, like I think I'm losing my butt a little bit, but it's fine. So? Yeah.
Got to get you some. Go to glute camp.
I need to call Kennedy. Here, hold on. Let me. Okay. We can do that. That's good.
Cool.
Is that good?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Anyways,
All right.
what were we saying? The journey, right?
The journey, yes.
Yeah, I mean,
you
even
said it was hard, or it's hard to love it, hard to like it.
No, it is. It's just hard in general. Like, it's like when you're going through it, like, man, like when your bank account is at zero.
Oh, I know, man. I know.
But all of a sudden you get like this like big sale, and you're like, oh, cool, and then you go back down, and it's like, man, like it's a roller coaster, and it's tough.
It is.
But there's so much to be grateful for in these times, all right? And like when times are low, there's so much.
For sure.
There's so much things to be grateful for, and like,
what can you learn in those times?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't extract any learnings during those crappy times, then that's the fear. Is then you don't have a how yet. You haven't embraced it yet.
Yeah. Well, and let's go into the why. So like,
the why.
The why. Yeah. Like it's like you need a deep why. And like,
yeah, you really do.
And you know what? That's what Tyler said when he's like, what kind of sold him was that before he came to the consultation, he's like, you made me do homework. He's like, no one does that.
That's awesome.
He's like, no one does that. And
That's awesome.
He's like, you know what? I knew it wasn't for you. I knew it was for me. But like at the same time too, I knew that it was a sign for you to see how serious I am or not.
Wow. I'm already liking this guy. Can't wait.
So he comes from a sales background.
Oh, no kidding.
He used to do sales.
Oh wow.
And
okay.
he used to be like, oh, I want to be the top salesman.
Yep.
And so when I sat down with him, and he just everything started checking, like literally checking off.
Cool.
Like in his brain, like the environment, like even the gym tour that he had with Blanca, he's like, keep her on, because like she made me feel like like part of the family already, and like to the phone call, to the homework, to the sit down, to everything was just like clicking.
That's
right.
Cool.
And then I said, I mean, that's why I was like, listen, I told him on the phone last night, I was like, if I was a true salesman, I wouldn't have left you. Man, I'm brain fart.
That's right.
Too much creatine.
SmashIronFitness.com.
I wouldn't let you walk out without buying something.
Yeah.
If I was a true salesman,
Yep.
I wouldn't have let you walk out, right?
Yep.
And he's like, I know. I'm like, okay. And I was like, because I was like, I realized that it's like, you either want to do this or you don't want to do this.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's that simple, man.
And I'm not here to push you.
Yeah.
We've gone so far. We've gone over an hour and a half.
Yep.
Of talking, and it's either you want to do this or you don't want to do
Yeah,
this.
and either's okay.
And either is okay, and I have to be okay with that too.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's tough. Because obviously we need your sale.
Right. Yes.
We need your sale.
Yep.
But I'm not. I rather lose a sale rather than to force you into a situation.
Yes, exactly.
And it's just like that's
works.
just gross.
It doesn't work out.
So it's like, and of course I'm gonna ask. Like, if I feel that you really like, man, it's like, man, you just need a little push.
Yep.
Then of course I'll push you a little bit.
Sure.
Like, okay, well, what's holding you back?
Yeah.
Let's uncover some things. Like, okay, what is holding you back?
Yeah.
But for him specifically, I knew that he was already sold. He just needed to go home and kind of just like process a little bit. I knew that.
Good for him, man.
And so he did. I waited for
cool.
him, and he called, and he said, "Hey, man, I think I'm gonna do." He sent me this whole thing. Hey, man, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go with the basics, so I can have enough money in the.
Yep.
And I'm like, cool. Let's hop on a call, and then boom,
Awesome.
done. So, but that's how the consultations are. It's like the consultation is so powerful for the individual that you will literally start changing your life with us, or you're like, okay, I need to do something about my life, and they will start changing your life from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But it started with us asking them, give me 3 to 5 reasons on why you want to do this, and you have to make these reasons bigger than your excuses, because your excuses are going to come up because times are going to get tough.
100%.
Because transformation is uncomfortable.
Yes, 100%. And we didn't have that when I joined. I don't think we had the whys. I think we talked kind of about it. But
Yeah.
No, it's yes.
Well, I mean, the system is the system that we have right now is, I don't know, man. It's good.
Yeah, for the people, I mean,
good.
if people are ready to change, and that's probably one of the biggest learnings I've had over the past year, is like, you can't make people change, really.
No.
It's like they're ready or not, and it's no moral judgment one way or the other.
No.
I mean, I still have habits I do that I still haven't changed. Obviously, I'm innocent and want it. It's like, okay, own it. But you can't make someone. The only thing you do is provide information for the 70% of people who don't want to change. That's it. And then that's it. That's all you can do is provide information and be done with it.
Well, it's like you can only lead the horse to water. You can't force it to drink it.
Yeah.
And I keep repeating myself that, and I keep telling people that as well, because they're like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't force someone to change. They have to want it.
Yeah.
They have to want it, and they not only want it, but be ready for it.
Yeah.
And
well, that's
asked,
also true.
Yeah,
that's right. There is a difference between.
And we asked.
Yep. The first step is wanting it, and then be ready for it. Is that's the next step.
Yes.
And few people. I mean, 30% want. 70% don't want to change. 30% do. But even of that 30% who want to change, then you got the people like, are you ready to change?
Yes.
Then that's even a smaller percentage. So
because some people just aren't ready. They're not ready.
For a variety of reasons.
They aren't ready because it's going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They're going to have to look themselves in the mirror. It's like, okay, well, I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I have to take that away. But guess what? You're making sacrifices to better your life.
And I would say I don't mind the word sacrifice actually. What I've tried to use is the word exchange.
Exchange, okay.
So you're basically exchanging one thing. If you want to really like take a demoral or an unmoralized, whatever, lack of moral stance to it, you could just say an exchange. But yeah, sometimes you have to sacrifice things that you like in order to do something else. It's like, well, what do you want? You can't do everything. You have to focus. Like, what are your priorities? That goes back last time.
Yeah.
But no, the how and the why. I think the what is cool. But it's almost like the what kind of gives you the motivation here and there once in a while, but it's the how and the why that gives you the discipline to keep going. Because if you don't fall in love with the how, or make peace with it, and you don't have your whys, then your what is not going to be enough. Because then you'll be like, oh man, I don't feel like working out today, so I'm not gonna. I don't care about it. I'll just go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. That goal will be there tomorrow, so I might just go tomorrow.
Your why's not big enough.
Your why, yeah.
It's like for me, it's like why am I doing why do I keep coming back? Yeah. Why am I still in this business? Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Why do I keep doing it? Why not just burn it all?
Is that rhetorical?
Why not just burn it all and claim insurance and walk away? and start a plush puppy business.
There you go. There you go. Remember that? What was that? The Beanie Babies and all that?
Beanie Babies, yeah.
Whatever.
Why not do that? But there's no fulfillment.
Yeah, that's fair. So you need something meaningful. You need to feel like you're changing lives. You need to be changing lives.
I need to be changing lives.
And this is a means to an end.
This is the vehicle.
You just happen to get people here to help change their lives.
That's right.
And it's just one portion of, fitness, faith, and finance.
That's it.
Is that right?
That's it. Fitness, faith, and finance. Yeah. Well, I feel like it's been a building block. Because I never thought that I would be changing people's minds to like help them with mental health and then help them into their walk of God.
Yep.
Walk with God. Like I never even.
Yeah.
That didn't even cross my mind. I was just doing this.
Like, cool, garage gym. Let's make it bigger.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I knew from a young age that the only way to be fulfilled is to give back, or was to give back. And so I was like, I can give back to people like this by helping people to get healthy.
Cool.
That's it. That was it.
Yep.
And so it was just like, okay, let's get you healthy. To then like, oh man, I'm realizing that I'm an underpaid therapist.
Yeah.
To then realizing that like, oh man, like this is bigger than just training.
Yeah, it is.
To, oh man, I am now building God's kingdom.
That's the promise, and that's the forewarning.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Look at you. Wind you up and just let him go. The juggernaut in action.
I can't stop.
Nope. We got to make sure you just keep focused on that goal.
Yeah.
We make sure you don't turn into a different direction.
You're like I need people to be my bumpers.
Yes, the amount of bumping that I do for this gorilla is just. And Carlos as well. He tries to keep you in. Yeah.
Yes, my wife, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone just tries to keep me in line, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's
good.
It's fine.
We need it.
I mean, exactly. We need all. Just what? Here we go. Just like the body of the church, like every single part does something. They have a role. Everybody has a role in this life, the helper, the teacher, the whatever, the healer. But like same thing with this, like with business.
Yep.
Right. There's a CEO, right? There's a CFO.
The visionary and the executioner.
The visionary, the executioner. Like everyone has their part in this life.
Yep.
And it's fine. It's what is your part?
Yep. It's first knowing your part.
What is your part?
That's right.
What is your part, and how can you start staying in your lane and fulfilling your part and trusting that everyone else is doing their part?
Yes, but that also means you're surrounding yourself by people who, that complement you. That fill in the gaps that you don't have, and vice versa.
Yeah, like my last. Did you like that post that I did about the flock?
Yes.
Yeah,
I did. It's good.
Yeah, I mean it's so true though.
Yeah.
I've been so how I've been doing is I've been like I've collected these hooks, right? And it's like okay, it's like how and then to make content around these specific hooks.
Yeah.
But it's like some of these hooks have been like kind of bringing things out in my life and business and things like that. And it's like how did I deal with being lonely?
Yep.
Like a lonely entrepreneur,
Yep.
But it's literally by surrounding myself with people who are on the same mission.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the only way. You can go far by yourself, but you can go farther with
You're not
with
wrong,
everyone else.
man. Learning that. Learning that for sure.
So it's just something to keep in mind. It's like you have to birds of a feather flock together and find your flock.
Find your flock.
Find your flock.
Find your tank. You
Exactly.
want to do a time check? You said you had to...
Oh, yeah, time check. 1:28.
Already?
Is Carlos here?
Don't know.
Don't know yet.
Speaking about flock.
Speaking about the flock.
Yep.
Carlos is another good guy. If you guys need any SEO work...
Yeah, there you go.
Some search engine optimization.
He's the one...
Carlos Garcia from Bottleneck SEO has got your back. I'm presenting live next...
Are you really?
Yeah.
Really?
Do you know? Have you built out PowerPoints or slides and things like that?
Many years.
Times.
Many years.
Okay. Well, maybe you can help me.
Cool.
Because I'm presenting next Thursday, so maybe we can do that on Wednesday. You can help.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Cool.
I'll put it in the. Yep. That's what I presented the other day in the council meeting.
Oh, that from a PowerPoint?
Yeah.
That's a PowerPoint.
It's a PDF. It was a PowerPoint that was translated into PDF.
Man, I tried doing PowerPoint and they wanted to charge me $100.
No. Yeah, it's.
How do you do it for free?
Well, I have Microsoft Office or something.
Okay. So
Microsoft 365, whatever.
I'm looking
I think
into
I pay
into
$100 a year or something.
Yeah. That's what they wanted me to do. I'm like, But there's Google Slides. So I was checking out.
Yeah, Google Slides is probably similar enough.
Okay. Yeah. And I was talking to Window. Window was like, you need to keep it to 4 to 6 slides.
Ideally.
And he's like,
how long is your talk?
8 minutes.
Oh, yeah. 2 slides.
Really?
2 or 3 slides max.
Yeah, and I need to...
8 minutes goes by... I mean, look at what we did in 28 minutes.
Yeah, we talk a lot.
So it's like, trust me, 8 minutes will go by quick.
Got it.
You need to focus on 4 minutes talking, 4 minutes of Q&A.
Oh,
question
Q&A.
and answer. Yeah.
Ooh.
Keep people engaged.
Yeah.
So plan on talking for 4 minutes. And 4 minutes is like 2 slides max.
You, get over here.
Yeah,
10 push-ups.
I was literally...
Show me 10 push-ups.
I was literally looking over there like, who's over there? I'm gullible, man. That's one of my endearing features.
Hey, I'm gullible too. It's
I'm
okay.
very gullible. Tell you what, man.
Yeah, today I walked in.
Yes, that's my point, bro. Like, I was like, hey, are we doing Smashcast at 12:30? Like, no, we're closing it up. We're done. And I'm like, what? We're done with Smashcast? And then he's like, I'm just joking. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gullible. It just goes to show.
I love it.
It just goes to show.
It's all right. So yeah, cool. So yeah, I'm presenting live. So I'm in this BNI group. It's a Business Networking International group, and it's actually been a blessing to be in it. It's where I met Dr. Evan Bishop. My next bookkeeper is going to be in there. My next CPA is in there. I'm trying to get Carlos in there. I'm getting my buddy that does commercial real estate in there.
Oh, cool.
My brother-in-law who does HVAC, heating, plumbing is in there.
Cool.
So it's like it's just this group of small business owners. So it's been great.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
it's been great.
Cecily. I saw her this morning. She came in early today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She and May are holding each other accountable to come early.
I love it.
Yeah, I love Cecily.
I love it. You see that?
Cecily.
Community. Accountability. That's it. That's what we're about.
Okay.
Should we wrap it?
Let's wrap it.
This will be a very short Smashcast.
It's okay. It's all right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us for another great Smashcast, number 60.
Number 60.
Man, that's can you believe it?
No. No, I cannot.
You've done 60 of these?
I know. Well, yeah, we've done 60 of these. And there's 60.
Anyways,
Yeah.
It's about the journey, right? It's not the what.
journey.
It's like, I don't care.
It's about
if-
doing it. That's exactly.
It's just about doing it and doing it and
living the
doing it
journey.
again and doing it and doing it and doing it again. If you guys didn't catch if you didn't catch the little Easter egg on the last Smashcast, just jump, go into there and check it out.
I have to do that on
Yeah.
YouTube.
I put it on there.
I have to do that. I'm
I'll
gonna
put
write
it on
myself a
there.
note. I forgot about that Easter egg. That right there is worth me writing myself a note and remembering to do that.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
We can do it right now. Anyways, thank you guys for catching us at Smashcast number 60. Join us next week. And
All right.
that's it. Enjoy the journey. It's not about the end result. Bye.
Bye.